Venturella here, basic guitar lessons for songwriters. And this is really for lyricists and songwriters who want to learn a little bit about guitar so they can start to add some more melody to the creative songwriting pieces that they're putting together. So anyway, we're going to talk a little bit about open chords. And so these are open shaped chords that use really almost all the strings on the guitar when you strum it to get a really robust, rich sound for that chord voicing. And so we're going to look at two chords today, the G major chord and the D major chord. And so these are really bright chords, kind of happy sounding, and these are some of my favorite go-to chords in general. They're some of the first chords I remember learning when I started playing guitar. Anyway, so for D, and if you remember from any previous lessons, and you can watch the playlist, we talked about power chord versions, two-note power chord versions, and this is a two-note power chord version of the D chord, which is your index finger on the A or second string from the top or bottom, however you're considering looking at this, but the second thickest string on your guitar, and that's on 5th fret, and then on 7th fret with your ring finger on the D string, so that's the next one down from this A string. That's a D power chord, so D5 basically, and that's just like a two-note chord for that. Now we're going to do the same chord voicing, but in an open chord, and that's further down, closer to the nut of the guitar, and that is a D, and you would strum this really from the A string. If you can see that, you would strum that from the A string all the way down like that. And so here's the fingering of the voicing. So it's your index finger on the G string. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 from your thickest string, 4 down from your thickest string there. So that's on 2nd fret. Index finger on D string, 2nd fret. Your middle finger also on 2nd fret on the high E string. That's this one here, the highest string. So you have this one here and this one here, and then you're going to take your ring finger and you're going to put it on 3rd fret, and that's of the B string here. So you can see that it's trying to show you that there. So if you take a look at that, and we're just strumming from the A string all the way down, and I'll put the chord chart in there for that. And then the G is using the whole neck. So that's your middle finger on 3rd fret of the 6th string, so the lowest, the thickest string. Your index finger on the A string at 2nd fret. You're going to use your ring finger on 3rd fret of the B string, and your pinky is also on 3rd fret of the high E string, the highest string. And then you strum all the strings. And so you can practice strumming between those two. So the D and the G. And you can write a ton of songs with just those two chords. Thanks.